There. Okay. We should be live on YouTube.
Okay.
There, we're live on YouTube. Yeah.
However, when examining the video's thumbnail and dislike ratio,
Which means I can't get anything, I can't get donos unless it's through Ko-Fi.
it was pretty obvious that it had gone viral as a result of people watching to laugh at their physical appearances.
Jeez, dude.
I remember.
Jeez.
I remember seeing this for the first time. I was disgusted. But they grew on me. Not gonna lie.
They grew. There's something's growing on them. Yeah, snacks.
I salute this channel for not
snacks.
disabling comments. That takes bravery. I genuinely didn't know it was possible for the human body to lay adipose tissue on the forehead. Anytime I wake up and think I don't really feel like working out today, I just think of this video and it gives me the motivation I need. It was a similar story with videos like Bake With Me and trying new makeup. The thumbnails were sufficiently horrid and laughable to make the videos go viral. However, despite the hate, the hundreds of thousands of views across the videos still brought in others who appreciated the relaxed nature of the channel, growing their fan base further.
picture?
Oh, you're so cute. Well done on your makeup and ignore all the negative comments. She is so sweet. I would let her put makeup on me any day. All the beauty gurus be like, you gotta do it exactly like this, Kay. And
What do you mean?
It's weird how it came up.
I don't even know how my picture like that is on there.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't.
Very weird.
I don't.
Probably that witch.
this girl is like, it's
What witch? Oh.
your makeup, you choose how to do it. And she did pretty good. I'm gonna sub. However, while a growing fan base would generally be seen
We're all in a different chat, bro. Rumble Studios is not working. Rumble Studios is not working. There's nothing I can do about that. That's not on me. That's not my thing. No, on YouTube? What do you mean? I don't know what she means. Don't know what you mean.
as a positive for most YouTube channels. For the
Everyone is on a different YouTube stream. We gotta drop the link over there. Oh. Yeah, okay. Because, yeah. Well, can you do that?
Slayton sisters, it would end up becoming a negative, as it'd be at around the same time that they begin to reach out to their audience.
Sulk vindicated. Am I vindicated? Well, look. Look, yes, true, but the more vindicated I get, the more heat I catch. And I knew I was right.
For help in relation to their lack of financial security. For example, after achieving 1,000 subscribers on their channel, the Slayton
Somebody else put the other link in the YouTube chat.
I'm doing it.
I'm trying to run a show poorly.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
And I'm firing on 3 cylinders. Like, Rumble is gross. And I wouldn't use Rumble unless they paid me. Which they do pay me. So. And it's not like the money's not terrible. So I'm like, okay.
sisters would set up their first GoFundMe, requesting that their audience help them buy an Apple MacBook.
You don't have to like this stream if you don't want to.
With the goal of increasing the quality of their videos. Now, most of their audience felt as though there was nothing wrong with this proposal. The audience sends a bit of money through, the sisters get a new laptop, and in return, the audience gets a higher average video quality, which is seemingly
Why are you way over there?
I was eating my snack.
You eating? We're live.
Leave me alone.
for both parties. However, on the contrary, some of her viewers felt as though the Slayton sisters were abusing their power as YouTubers in comments such as, "Delete this, you are going to lose."
Freeside says, I like the old thumbnail. For this one job, you look cute. Why does everyone say I look fucking cute? I'm fucking.
You're cute.
I'm not supposed to be cute. I'm supposed to be brooding.
Okay, you're that
I'm
cute.
I'm brooding.
Yes, very broody.
I'm brooding.
All your subscribers.
By the way, if you want to donate, you can donate on Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi.com/sulkstream.
Yeah, donate so I can shoot him.
So she can shoot me.
You're a pathetic lowlife.
We get more money on Ko-Fi anyway.
that needs to get off your ass and get a damn job
Ow.
like the rest of us instead of mooching off of us. You are disgusting. And if I were you, thank God I am not. I couldn't wake up in the mornings. As a response to the hate, Amy would shift the blame from herself, stating that her friend was the one who suggested that she make the GoFundMe.
I do not take money very lightly. The whole MacBook thing was not my idea. It was a friend of mine's idea. I didn't even edit the video or anything. But that video is
Look at her.
down.
She's just like, look.
She's so round. She lost a lot of weight.
Look at all the
honestly.
However, while Amy
Imagine
did
being
receive a bit
that
of hate,
strong.
the operation will prove to be successful after
I'm mad that Rumble's not working,
Whatever.
and they didn't send me an email or anything.
raising over $833, showing the Slayton sisters that it was not
I
only
sent a
You
possible.
didn't
Ko-fi-
send an email.
I sent a Ko-Fi, but it's not for shooting. Ko-Fi's right here. Nope. For the arcade. Oh yeah.
For the arcade. Thank
Thank you, Big B. I appreciate that.
I really need it.
She needs her quarters.
I want to try that claw
She-
machine
the
one
claw
more
machine.
time.
Claw
the
machine.
claw machine one more time.
It's never gonna pay out. The claw machine is never going to pay out.
Mhm.
I think you have to shoot me anyway.
Right, of course, right? Yeah.
They're breaking apart. I think you need fresh ones.
These are fine.
No, they're not even like hitting me right. It's just like, ow! No, see? It's not, they're just breaking apart on impact.
Does it hurt?
No, not really.
Well, damn.
Do you have new ones?
There's some over there. I don't know if those will be much better.
They might be dry. I think you got little bits in my drink.
No, you're fine.
But simple to extract money from their audience through GoFundMe, which would become a vital
Put
piece of
more water
information for the main scandal to be covered in this video. The other problem the Slayton sisters encountered after growing an audience was that they could now be held accountable for the stories that they shared throughout their videos. For example, Amy would upload
Oh, I did get it. I get some of my...
I'm sorry, this stream did not turn out the way I was anticipating it would turn out. But that's fine.
We were talking for like 16 minutes.
Yeah, 16 minutes, and then you guys,
It was fun though. We had so much fun
we had a great time.
without you guys.
Yeah, without you guys. So
So-
it's really not about you.
Yeah.
a video talking about a situation in which she had adopted a German Shepherd rescue dog before leaving it in a camper van on a hot summer's day. Now, Amy would state that the air conditioning
Give me a
was
bell,
on
too.
whilst the dog was inside, and that the camper van was, quote, freezing.
The camper had
One bell.
I do it too.
It's one bell.
I do as many bells as I
one
wanna
bell
do.
per
I'm
customer.
gonna do as many bells
will
as I want
replace
to
you.
do.
One bell.
has AC in it. And we only put him in there for like 30 minutes. And who are y'all to judge me?
However, when Amy would then reveal
Microplastics are good for you. I already have enough microplastics in my balls.
What?
They land in your nuts,
Oh, your poor nut.
right? Yeah, yeah. So
Well, what are you gonna do? What do you?
I don't know. I'm gonna come Play-Doh. What? Wait, what is Play-Doh made of? Not plastic.
Flour and sugar, or flour and salt.
Flour and salt.
Well, that's what you can make Play-Doh out of.
Oh.
It's very fun.
that the dog
It's
becoming a
literally
negative,
called Play-Doh. It's called Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Oh.
as it'd be at around the same time that they begin to
Why
reach
are
out to
you
their
being so
audience for
mean
help
today?
in relation to their lack
mean
of
you every
financial
day.
security. For example, after achieving 1,000 subscribers on their
It's
channel,
the internet, honey. We're supposed to be mean to each other.
I'm your wife.
Also, I'm mad. I'm mad about a bunch of things.
So you're taking it out on me.
Of course. Why do you think I got married? What? You guys want to watch Goon Caves?
What's
Unethical
cool?
gooning. Have you ever gone
It's like, you ever imagine how the people in the chat live?
into an
No.
argument with someone online
No.
and you just thought to yourself,
Well,
what
get ready.
deep
Oh my god,
It's
no!
Goon Caves.
Oh my god.
Which one's the fresh beer?
Just
Which
get the
one's the one I
fucking
just
trash
opened? Which one's the one I put old cigarette butts in? And which one did I come into?
Genuinely, just get a trash bag. Get a trash bag.
Why? He
What
has
is
a
wrong with
floor. He has a floor.
People like this should just be killed, you know? Like,
Nope. Can't say that.
allegedly.
Nope.
Allegedly.
That's not even how the word alleged works.
Allegedly.
No, no,
Allegedly.
no.
I'm safe.
You are misusing the term allegedly. All right.
Allegedly.
Okay, that time you did it right. That ironically, you did use it right that time.
Dark place did this person crawl
Hey,
out
Ray.
of? Well, I found them.
Hey, Ray
Today,
Ray.
we're taking a look at the subreddit Neckbeard Nests. Yes, it's exactly what it sounds like.
You bring me these drinks that are just like water.
Whatever. You go make them yourself then.
Ah,
I feel
and then what? You have to be the shining star in front of the camera.
So, do you guys want me to make his drinks or do you guys want me to be in front of the camera? You guys tell me. You guys tell us.
Don't you fucking do it.
Tell
Don't you
us.
fucking turn
Tell
on
us.
me, you mutinous bastards.
Tell us.
I know what.
Tell us.
Pour three
Tell us.
fingers. Yeah, thank you, Eugene. 3 fingers. Minimum.
I do.
3 fingers.
No. I do. I do.
No.
I do 3 fingers.
No.
He's an insane person. He does like 6 fingers. So just give me a break on
I don't
that.
have 6 fingers.
Make your own drink if you're so unhappy. Crazy. I make a perfectly fine drink for you.
You taste it.
No, I don't want
She
to.
used to.
Because
I used to go to the bar and order doubles, and then she would go to the bartender and be like, "Make it a single."
Sometimes he wouldn't catch me. It was-
I would catch you every time. It's just sometimes I didn't want to get violent in public. Sometimes I wouldn't want to get violent.
Well, what do you think I'm trying to get you to do?
Be violent in public.
Yes.
It's hot.
Just goon caves. Goon caves
We are
Filled.
fucked up.
to the brim with, you know what? I'm not even going to say, you are going to see some of the worst spots to goon or either get high. One of the two. Also, if I sound a little weird today, yes,
It's because you're gay.
I'm sick,
Yeah,
but I am
that's
sipping on
really
some
gay.
shit you've never even
Because you're
heard
gay.
of.
Is he drinking
Anyways,
tea?
He's drinking cum out of the
Where's
cup.
the woman?
It's a glass
that
of
brought
cum.
him that
It
because
is a warm mug of cum. He uses 2 hands. He's like, great in the
Gay.
winters. He's got a scarf. Yeah.
men should never wear scarves. I don't care how cold it is. Don't wear a scarf.
I would need a big scarf.
Yeah, you got a big neck. Hard to kill. That's why I like his thick neck. Imagine trying to cut that thing off. That'd be hard.
One time she tried to put me in a
Good luck.
headlock, and I just like picked her up.
Yeah.
Only with my neck. I picked her entire body up.
I am weak.
And you're not that heavy.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Neckbeard Nest. We're just going to get
Scarves
right
are
into it.
just like
Before I do that, I
hipster-
just want to say, hey guys,
hipster
how's it
coated.
going? I am so
Ascots. Ascots are another story.
Oh my god. Worse.
No, ascots are another story.
Worse.
You don't even know.
Absolutely worse.
Jeez, we're not here for your opinion,
Yes,
woman.
you.
No, we're
are.
here to judge others
I am judging others.
based on their life choices.
Maybe make better choices in life, and you won't get, you know.
If you look,
Ooh.
this is the kind of face you buy at a gay sex shop. You know,
What do you know about gay sex shops?
I used to frequent San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And so this is the
So like going in the grocery store, you're like gay sex shop.
in the grocery store they sold them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yep.
It is weird.
It's-
happy to see you again. And if you're new here, also don't forget to join the Discord server. Links in the description down below. But anyways, let's just get right into it. Okay, so our first post here. Oh my God, I feel so bad already. You guys are gonna have to see some shit today, man. My roommate left his door open when he went out. Dude.
That is crazy. If I lived with someone like that, I'd be like, no. First of all, no. I will help you one time clean it up because
You live
I'm a
with
nice
me.
person.
I'm like that.
Honestly, yes. If I did not pick up after him,
I would just, in this office, I would just be like
I do.
surrounded
I
with
cleaned
pizza
it.
boxes
No, you know what
and
though?
empty bottles of gin.
I love cleaning your office. Whenever I wipe your desk down and I make everything nice, I'm always like, oh, he's gonna love this and appreciate it. And I love it. I love like vacuuming and making it nice in here for you. I do.
Thank you. I dated a chick one time and her car looked like that. Ew. Ew.
Gross.
What was her sniz like?
Like that.
Is it filled with bottles?
Mm.
Filled with bottles that smelled like yeast?
Bottles and despair. That's what it was.
Too bad you can't see the flies and the roaches. Oh, they're there, yeah.
Dude. Okay. First of all, I see no issues here. This guy probably kills every parlay he's ever done. He must be a wicked sports bettor. Also, I feel like I've run into this guy on RuneScape. Definitely. Every time when you were a
RuneScape?
kid playing video games and you saw someone, you were like, wow, that guy's armor is so cool. This is their bedroom. Damn, how do you even use the computer? Are you laying on your tummy with your little feet up in the air behind you? Yeah, I mean, you don't need a desk.
Yeah.
He's kind of repurposing shit to it, dude. Much like how they used to hunt buffalo back in the day and they used to use every single part of the buffalo, right? Nothing goes to waste. That's what you're seeing here, right? He's
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm trying to share the stream.
Oh, with who?
repurposing the cans as like a desk. And these are like all this stuff is here so that if there's
Hey, JD's here too.
Hey, JD.
Hey, JD.
intruders, you know, you could hear them trying to get through the bedroom before they can stab and kill you while you're sleeping. No, I see nothing wrong here. Did this pillow get into a high-speed gooning accident one day or something? Is that why it's off to the side? Oh my God, I just noticed no sheets either. Let's make a bet.
Ew. Okay,
Let's make a bet today. How many beds that we
Yeah,
see?
no, the no sheets. It's right on the, and you're like sweat. I sweat. And so I'll sweat right into that mattress. And you'll see like, it's like a crime scene.
Yes.
Where it outlines my
Just
body.
laying there.
Yeah.
Just laying there.
And it's winter. And it's
Yeah.
like cold. And she's
What
she's
is
got
hap-
two robes on. She's
What is happening?
layering robes.
Two robes.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
And he's just like, oh my God. I don't understand it. I'm freezing. And he's just like, I'm sweating. Our second kid's like that too. He's like, I'm sweating all the time. I'm
Yeah.
hot. And the other one's like, me. He's like, it's cold. I need to be bundled up to here. Like, it's so sweet. Yeah.
No.
But, yeah.
No. Yeah. I just run hot. I'm sorry. I got a lot of muscle.
But also, no sheets on the bed is disgusting. And do you guys remember that picture of Ice Dancer on Scampoli's bed? It was so gross. Like, are there no sheets? Why are there no sheets?
That's what you noticed? That's what you noticed?
It's the first thing I noticed.
That's what you noticed?
And you know what? It was the only thing I noticed after that. Really, honestly, I was like, oh yeah, look at her there holding his semen in, and then I was like, oh, I also
Did you get our
can't
drinks mixed
stop. I can't stop thinking. I can't stop thinking about no sheets on the bed. It looked like a lovely
this is just
bed.
this week.
Also,
This is just this week. She's just very sensitive to it.
Why were there no sheets on that bed?
I don't know. That's fucking
Disgusting.
gnarly.
It takes 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, to put a sheet on a bed. Be better, do better, you know.
I know,
That's
but
what
you
I'm
know, if you
saying.
don't have sheets, what are you gonna do? Put towels down?
You can get sheets. very
Potty
cheap.
pads, like little puppy pads.
You have sheets. You're just
No,
lazy.
you put puppy pads down and
lazy.
you throw them away every week or so.
She's not in labor. She's just a whore. What? Is that for me?
Yeah. It's not only for donos. It's not only for donos. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, That deserves the bell. That's just a funny thing.
Thank you.
And I'm just sitting here. I'm just not doing nothing.
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 23 posts, how many beds are we going to see with sheets on them? I think maybe one. Maybe one. I always love how these images look like, you know those pictures? I feel like I made this joke before. You know those pictures where it's like, I bet you can't identify a single thing in this image, and it's just like all fucked up. Like it kind of looks like a room, but you can't tell what's in it. These pictures remind me of those. Oh, fuck. This might be the worst one you people have ever seen. It's a friend of mine, shall remain nameless, who lives out in the country, but you all can see why I don't go over there too often. Dude. The cigarettes just on the bed? When? I'd love to know when he gets...
That's dangerous.
That's nasty.
It's dangerous.
He stinks so bad. So bad. Always smells. Comes out of the shower, instantly has a cigarette and smells.
Ripping darts, dude.
I remember I knew chicks who would like take a shower and be like, "Oh, now's the perfect time to smoke a cigarette right after their shower." It's like, what? Crazy to me. Crazy.
Cigarettes are nice, man.
Cigarettes are nice.
I used to love them.
I used to love them too. I can't smoke them anymore. I'm just not.
Yeah, if you gave me a cigarette, I'd be like,
yeah.
ew, I can't.
Yeah, I take a puff and regret it, you know?
Used to love them.
Gave up. You know, when did you give up with the cigarettes? Because you have empty ashtrays right here. You just started putting them out on the bed.
Homeboy smokes Camel Crushes, too.
When did you give up? Also, yellow.
Do you crush or do you not crush?
I'd crush. Would you crush?
If I'm getting crushes, I'm crushing.
You're crushing.
Right?
I crush lightly.
I don't think it matters how...
It does. You can crush lightly, and then it's a little bit of menthol.
Those snips? What are you doing? What are you cutting with those yellows?
All the way, it's too much menthol.
It's too mentholy.
Yeah, for me, personally. So then I just crush a little bit, and I feel like it matters.
Nibs, buddy. Wait, are these...
Thank you.
No, I don't know if this counts. This is just a top sheet. The actual mattress, I can't even tell what's...
Harry says smoking rules.
Yeah, smoking's cool.
I've never met anybody who said smoking is not cool.
Whatever. Yeah.
Going on. I think that's a naked mattress. Dude, the power bar on the bed next to the cigarettes that you're burning out on the bed. Are you trying to die in a fire? You are testing the mattress limits of flame resistance. And like, where do you walk, bro? I can't see his feet, but if this dude's barefoot, I'm gonna fucking freak. You can't be barefoot in a place like this. Oh, this isn't part of the floor. I thought this was part of the floor. This is like a bag or garbage that's been there for so long that it's like in the floor now. What on earth? Even just the things that you're operating with right now don't make sense. Why do you have two Powerade bottles? He's probably putting his cigarettes out in one of them. Is that a bottle of Tums? Dude, what if you get heartburn?
It's a lot.
He's got heartburn because he's got a drinking problem, probably.
And then he smokes the cigarette.
You have to go dig through all of that to get the Tums? And they're out next to the lighters? Look at the ash! Scissors too, bro? What are you doing? There's scissors over here? What a confusing assortment of things. Wow.
But those blankets stink.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's definitely worse than the first one. Average PlayStation.
It's like geological layers of Goonscuzz. Goonscuzz is my band's name, and I don't...
Yeah.
I'm making a t-shirt that says Goonscuzz. It's my ska band.
Yeah.
Nation enjoyer. South Carolina represent. You guys claiming this? Hell yeah. Roommate pity cleaned my room 2 weeks ago and it was spotless.
Girl, it was a girl.
Oh my fucking god. Starting to think I might have to admit that I'm an alcoholic. 2 weeks ago, this was...
Look at the PBR.
You guys, I had a...
Look at that computer.
Hold on.
Drilling peebs on the computer.
So I had a friend who couldn't admit that she was an alcoholic. She just couldn't do it for some reason.
Mhm.
And even when she got pulled over for the second time, by the way, by cops, the first time she got away because she was just like, "Oh, I'm just tired." She was passed out drunk at a red light, and it turned green, and a cop was behind her, and she didn't go. And then they were like, "What's going on?" And she was passed out drunk, and then and she got away. She got away. Are you kidding me? I was like, "You are so lucky." I was like, "Let this be a lesson." It was not. It was not a lesson. And so she got pulled over again, got arrested, had court ordered AA, could not be like, "Hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm an alcoholic."
You talking about Catherine?
Yes.
Oh my God, she was
couldn't.
she was a
couldn't.
fucking train wreck.
She couldn't. And it was like, "Girl, you're in court ordered AA. You
She
don't
was a
get more
train
alcoholic than that, sis.
She was a
It's okay.
She would
Just
drink.
admit it."
She would drink until she was blackout.
She'd go hard.
And look, I could party with Catherine.
She's fun.
I
She
could
was
party
so
with
much
Catherine.
fun.
I'd be like,
She was so much
dude,
fun.
she was at our wedding and she just kept sliding tequila shots in front of me, and I'm like, yup,
Listen,
yup, yup.
she was a good time. She was a good time, but anytime, so I knew her before Sulk, and anytime like we would go out together as like girls, and it was like completely, it was so innocent. We would really go out as girls, but she would always get so drunk. And me, I get drunk very
JD,
easily.
you don't want anything to do with this Catherine. She's ugly.
And she doesn't talk to me anyway because I made a joke, a stand-up joke.
No,
hold on, about how she couldn't admit she was an alcoholic.
That's not even how it started, dude. She got wildly jealous that you were getting married.
She did. She got very jealous. We were getting married, and I was married and stuff. But besides that, the catalyst was the joke. And how she said I could make a joke about her for my stand-up set, but then when I actually did, she didn't like it because it was a little disparaging. But then she was like, "Don't use it." And I was like, "All right." But then I used it, and it's so funny, and people loved it, and it's relatable, it's funny. She hated it, and so she stopped talking to me. She blocked me on everything.
Oh well.
That was a hard breakup.
Oh well.
It was hard. But yeah, she couldn't admit it. It's like, girl, you're an alcoholic.
Some people just can't admit when they're wrong.
Look at you.
They just can't.
She just couldn't. And you know what? That was the reason why she couldn't find a man too, because she couldn't take accountability.
Some people
couldn't take accountability for her actions.
Except when they're wrong.
No.
They can't.
They can't. It's
they
like,
get
come on.
wildly offensive and then say I'm tasteless.
And say he's tasteless. Sometimes people say stupid ass shit when you're hurting.
I'm like, oh, okay. All right then.
Spotless. Also, 2K, his chair. Are those teeth marks? Like, I get raging at the game, but like turning around.
The roulette wheel still exists. It's right here. It's fine. You just need to donate on Ko-Fi because YouTube won't let me take donations because I don't have 1,000 followers on YouTube. So, which is stupid. That's stupid. That's a stupid thing to do. You know?
Fucking every time you die in a video game, he's just chewing his chair down to the bone. Man, you love PBR. I love PBR. Hey, but you love
PBR is okay. It's not
fine.
It's all right.
It was the first beer I bought legally.
PBR.
PBR.
I'm trying to think what the first beer I bought was definitely not legally. Cuz I was using my brother's ID when I was like 16.
Oh, I never did that. I never had like a fake ID. I never used I never got
It wasn't a fake ID. It was just my brother's ID. And he was 21 and I was 16.
And yeah, I never drank before I was 21 really.
So
I just never did.
It was easy.
Of PBR, man. Wow.
And I looked
You looked older?
I looked old, you know. I was like muscly.
Yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
considering the sex.
A lot of kids these days don't have any sort of build.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Weak.
Yeah.
Weak.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you splurged every once in a while and went for the banquet. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
PB,
Man, maybe there is.
PBR is awful. Bush Ice was my choice when I drank beer. Yeah, I used to like. There was a stretch when I drank a lot of Coors Lights. When I would like, cause it's like, I mean, I understand it's like water, but it still has alcohol. And you crush 20 of those, dude. I could crush 20 of them and like not even. Like I would be fine. I would be fine.
You can crush a lot of
I can drink a lot of alcohol, yeah.
Yeah.
You think at a certain point, like, oh, he's too drunk, but no, I'll keep
Nah.
going for another few hours.
There's a problem. Good on your roommate for trying to help you, but I would feel a little backseat.
Natty Ice was your first Natty Ice is disgusting.
Yeah, but it's classic.
It's disgusting.
I know, but it's like classic.
You know what? I'm actually thinking of Smirnoff Ice, which is fucking is puke water. Smirnoff Natty Ice is gross, but fucking Smirnoff Ice was disgusting. I had like one of those, and I was like, I'm never drinking that again. I had a Zima one time. I was like,
Ew.
I know it was gross. I had a Zima one time.
It was him. Also, okay, laptop, desktop, console. You don't need that many.
Coors Banquets for the win. Coors Banquets are good. Yeah. Coors Banquets. I would get down. I'd be like, let's not go for Coors Light. We need a banquet, right? They just tasted better to me. I could still drill 20 of those and have no issues. Right, dude? Right? You don't know.
Wow, you got dumped. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. You guys aren't even ready for this. The alcohol is a distraction, right? From something in his life. But now the screens are a distraction from the alcohol. Get Dr. K on the case. Is it a bottle of lube? At least you're
Harry, when we go to the beach, girls?
I go to the beach every week.
Yeah, we're at the beach a lot. Come to town and we'll all go to the beach. We'll have a Sulk Fest
Sulk Fest.
where we're gonna hang out on the beach and we're
Sulk Fest
all
sounds like fun.
doing Sulk Fest 2027.
Camp on the property.
We'll camp on the property. We'll go do mushrooms on the
Yeah.
beach at night. There's no crime. That's no law against it. And we can rave and shit. Tell me you people
That
wouldn't
sounds like
show
a
up.
lot of
Tell
fun.
me people wouldn't
That
show
sounds
up.
like so much
People would
fun.
fucking show up, dude.
Mhm.
People would show up.
going with equipment, with safety measures involved. You don't want to get a rash or anything. Damn, I'm just enthralled by this chair. That is a lot of bite marks. Or maybe you
It's not bite marks, dude. That's just how chairs get. Look at my chair.
Your chair's a mess.
Here, look at my chair. I'm gonna fart. Ow. What? You poked my ding dong.
You're lucky that's
just got spiky head. Maybe you got spiky head syndrome. This one's making me sad. On to the next one. Found this book in my brother's room. Why incels are right and you are wrong.
Elk.
The
Ow.
black pill
Ow.
theory.
I poked his dick because of you. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? I'll abuse him if you say more words. Yep. He's blinking. But nobody can save you. Nobody can save you.
That was just on my dick.
So what?
I guess that doesn't
I
matter.
put my mouth on your dick anytime. All the time.
Wow. This is a family show, Jessica.
No, it's not.
This is a family show. This is not. Okay, let's move on.
Black Pill Theory by Dr. Castle. But he's just reading up a little bit. He's just reading up a little. He wants to. Yeah, I got no explanation for that, man. Dr. Castle, by the way, not a real guy. Also, this is goon paper. This is 100%.
It's goon paper, yes.
goon paper, and he's stuffing his empties. He's stuffing his used goon paper in the roll. Like the first guy, they're resourceful. Nothing goes to waste, you know? There's an empty hole in here. Most gooners would fuck it, but
It says, damn, dear penthouse.
using it to put his empty or his used paper towels in. Makes a lot more sense, Oh my God, he's got a goon paper sitting right here too, next to his food. Ew, dude. Ew, dude. Your cum is breathing all over your food. That's
Your cum is breathing all over your food?
Ew, that's so yucky.
I don't know. Cum doesn't breathe, right?
I don't know.
It's not like a
I don't know.
aged scotch where you're like, okay, you uncork it and you let it breathe for a little bit. And
Thank God, because it just goes
you
right
swish
in.
it around in your glass. You look at the legs. You look at the legs and put your whole nose in there. Don't spit. Don't spit. Don't. Look at me. Don't. Stay back. Stay back.
I'm trying to look at you.
I don't know. You ruined it again.
nasty.
Bye,
Also,
guys.
this blanket, something in my memory. Is anybody else feeling that? You feeling that from this blanket pattern? There's something in my memory.
Jesus Christ, Jessica.
What I do?
You're making me so uncomfortable. I think I'm actually
Why?
blushing.
What?
I think I'm actually blushing.
Why?
I don't, because you had too many mommy waters. You do- Stop being a creep, dude.
Okay.
Someone I know at some point in their
Alright,
life had this
alright.
blanket. And it's always really cold, too. It's nice. Oh, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Bro, just put it in the fucking dishwasher, by the way. That shit pisses me off. When you leave something that crusts onto a bowl and you just leave it there, just at least put it in the sink and put some water in it. When no one's home, you don't have to even take a break from fucking off.
What
You
is
can
this,
jerk your way off to
Scarlet?
the kitchen and put the bowl.
No, I'm not a whore, so it's
Oh
not
my God.
Scarlet anything. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. We're married, so no.
I don't know why I'm the one who catches the most heat out of this entire situation.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking cream pie anybody.
At the end of the day,
Wow.
At the end of the day, Ice Dancer coming on the cruise would have been outed anyway because of the cruise footage that was taken for the video for ROTC, right? So like if people ask John about something that's relevant, then he will answer truthfully. And that's, at the end of the day, that is all that we should think of John. He is a wonderful person.
I wasn't gonna lie for him. No, I'm not doing that.
No. No.
No. And then I'd be like, no, or yeah, no.
And it would have come out anyway. And then what? He doesn't say
And then I look bad.
Yeah, what? You don't say the truth, and then it
Yeah.
comes out anyway, and it's like, oh, John, you should have said something. At the end of it doesn't matter whether or not people think you should have said something. I'm glad that you did. Because fuck that hoe. That little hoe.
I was the
I
nicest.
wish I would have been meaner to her.
I was the nicest one to her. I was the nicest
on the
one
cruise,
to her.
He was like laughing at her stupid jokes. I didn't hear her jokes because I don't hear or anything like that. But then
She would actually play the penguin
and
pretty
then
well.
he told me, be nice, be cool, man. And I wasn't I? Wasn't I so nice?
And then I get a bunch
Wasn't
of
I
fucking
so
heat.
cool?
And then I get a bunch of fucking heat.
I was so nice and so cool. And then he comes home and does all this. And I'm like, retarded.
In the sink. Like, fucking, come on, dude. Also, no strain in the
Not gonna
spine
lie,
of
you
that book
can't win in
whatsoever.
such a situation. Yeah, no. Yeah, there was no winning in that. No.
Big B says, was Jess and Marie making her uncomfortable? She was making us uncomfortable, and that's what matters the most. Okay? She was like, imagine like being around somebody that you know is a bad person. Do you guys want to be around people that are bad people? Do you guys actively go out and you're like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go and I'm going to be around this horrible person.
He spent that entire cruise bored out of his mind.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway.
Shut up. Sorry.
What?
Just, you know, I don't know if it was bars. But, you know,
Something.
like
Something.
what, like, would you guys want to be around a horrible person? No.
He called me tasteless.
Nobody's reading that book.
He called
Listen
me
to your brother.
tasteless.
Relax,
He did.
dude.
And like I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
now you're all like, shh, we didn't know his bars. Okay, fine. I don't know what it was. I honestly don't.
But at the end
Still.
of it doesn't matter. It's just, you know, you bring around somebody that we all say, hey, she's not good. We don't like her. And then you, like, I don't know, you were surprised.
And that is
we were
my
weird.
fucking fault?
You're surprised that we're weird.
It's
weird?
mine? It's
We're
my
not-
goddamn fault.
I don't like weird
This is
bitches.
on me.
I don't like hoes. I don't
This is
surround
my
myself
fucking fault.
with bad people. So we're going to do whatever
And
the
yeah.
fuck we want.
And I was the first one back. I was the first one to stream back, and people are like, "Where was Mersh? Where was Mersh? Where was Mersh?" What am I supposed to fucking say?
Where were you?
Oh, I don't know.
Where were
Because
you?
I did know. I knew exactly where he was.
Exactly.
I went off. I went off.
I want snacks. I just want to go eat. Can I go eat? And have-
Well, go get yourself snacks and bring them back and bring me
No.
another drink.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to eat?
I'll get you a new drink, but I don't want to come back.
You don't want to come back?
No.
No, come on.
To be fair, I really do hope that Mersh gets with Nancy Mace. I hope.
Who the
that
fuck is Nancy Mace?
So bad. It's a politician. Don't worry about it. She's just.
I thought he was into like Laura Loomer or whatever.
No, I hope that he has sex with Nancy Mace. I pray for it.
I don't know.
I want that to happen.
I don't know.
I want it to happen for him so badly.
I don't know. I don't get this reference. I don't know who Nancy Mace is.
Oh my god, he has no idea. He doesn't pay attention to
I
anything.
don't. It doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna go get you a drink, but then I'm not coming back.
Why?
I don't want to. I'm over it. Get off stream. Come watch our show. Bye.
I can't do that.
We love you. Drink water.
This is essentially.
See, look, I did it. You
This
can
is
log
like
off.
my job.
It's fine. It's fine. Bye. I did it. Let's go.
Just go get me a drink.
Drink water.
Go get me a drink and then you can start the show, all right? Then catch me up.
I don't want to start it without. I'm not watching it without you. It's scary.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. We got a hotel goon cave. I work maintenance at a hotel. This extended stay, 3 months, request never changed his clothes. He finally left. Oh my god. You did this to a hotel? Also, you just left it there?
It's a hotel.
What kind of vagabond shit are you up to? That's a Reebok bag that you just left there.
Warning, disgusting things coming up. I need to crop that. I need to take that and use that for my show.
Ugh, what have you done? You pissed on the bed. And like, look, there's pissing the bed and then there's pissing on the bed. You pissed on the bed. Because if you pissed the bed, it would be where piss is supposed to go on a bed.
No,
if it's
yeah,
pissed
he
on
was
the
standing
bed.
up while he pissed on the bed. I've seen people do this. I've seen, not specifically a bed, but I remember I was at a party and like when we were like fucking kids, 16, 18, young. And like one guy who fucking drank himself into oblivion, like got up in the middle of the night because we all kind of just passed out where we passed out. And he started pissing on all the girls' purses. All the girls put their purses and jackets in like one pile. And he got up and he pissed all over all of them. And it was so funny. It was so, he was terribly embarrassed. And I feel bad for him because he was a nice guy. He's dead now, unfortunately.
Are you not talking about Mersh?
No, no, I said he was a nice guy.
Why is it darker in the middle? Did you? Nah, never mind. Never mind. Oh, bro. Dude. What did you do to the place? It almost feels like before you left, you had to like intentionally make this mess worse. And like you stayed here for 3 months and like this doesn't look like a super ugly place either. What are all these bags?
Oh.
That's impressive. My favorite part was the we caught the first.
It was funny how he denied making up with you guys on stream. Look, I just said we didn't have any hard feelings. And I didn't. Until he called me tasteless. And now I'm mad. Now I'm mad about that. Because like, okay. Okay. Wow. Really?
First piss day, right?
Really?
It keeps going, it gets darker. Did you get vaporized on the bed or something? I can't believe
Really?
someone has to clean this up after. Like,
really? Because I haven't seen 3 guys share a trench like that since World War One. And you're calling me fucking tasteless. Jesus Christ. Okay.
like that's an actual person's job, is to just like, all right, guess I have to do. Well, is this the most exciting thing that you've seen though? If this is your job, probably not actually doing it, but walking in on it, you're like, whoa, this is new. I feel like you got to call him back. You got to call him back and get him to clean it himself. Yeah, this one's just sad. Been on a 6-month binge, sobered up, and this is my
I'm
drinking
just like, what the fuck, bro?
room. I'm glad the binge is over. That's
Fine. Okay, whatever. I don't give a
good for you.
shit.
No sheet on the bed. It's the only thing I'm going to say about this one. Dude, the fingernails, the hair,
Oh my god, that's heinous. That's disgusting.
the dandruff. Are you fucking kidding me? The fingernails, the hair, the dandruff. A crumb? Are you just scratching your head so hard that hair and dandruff and nails are all falling down in the same spot?
Yeah, probably. That's probably exactly what's happening.
How do you even press your keys in anymore? Well, that's probably why he took a look. Look, I'm no stranger. I bite a nail from time to time. I do. It's a bad habit, but I do it. But that might be the grossest thing I've seen. The nails, the hair, the dandruff, the nails, the hair, the dandruff. No. That's a really funny joke. No control. Because
There's no control. I get it. I got the
control key's missing. Yeah. I just thought I'd
He's out of control.
explain that one to you guys. Hey, so that person that you're e-dating on Discord, that's their keyboard, dude. That's what their keyboard looks like. Oh shit, man. All right, so we've seen some goon caves, you know, some goon rooms. But
I mean, they're jerking off in these rooms and stuff like that. I would live in this room. I'm not intentionally, but I'm like, that's just how it is and shit like that. Yeah.
now we got a goon cave house. The whole fucking
Oh my god, it's a house too. He probably inherited. This is from Breaking Bad. This is the house from Breaking Bad, isn't it?
place, man. Look at this. Holy shit. I'm always curious how things end up this way, because like you got to be able to walk around the house still, right? Did you just stop needing to go in this room at some point and then just start piling trash there? Or were you just like still walking over the trash? I mean, you must be using the room still because the TV's on. No signal, but it's on. How do you eat? How do you make food? How do you do anything? Oh, you don't, because you don't walk in the kitchen. Okay. No, that's cool. Totally fair. Yeah. See, there's still got to be some good stuff here, right? But you've just lost access to it. Holy fuck. Wow. I don't know why my mind went here, but like, if this house was haunted, would the ghost also have to trudge through all the stuff? Imagine a
Is this
poltergeist in
Asmongold's room? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, that's why he angles the camera up and shit like that. And like, Asmongold is a millionaire, right? You know, there is something I respect about Asmongold, and it's just like he don't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit about the money. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever.
this place.
I like that about Aspen. He just keeps fucking. He just keeps doing what he's doing. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't need that. He just has it.
Ash all the time? Oh my god. Oh, you still use the chair, obviously.
I've watched. Yeah, this guy's probably never watched an episode of the Hoarders, but I watched I watched a shit sipper episode where she kept jars of poop around, and then she would crack one open every once in a while. Take a little sip of her own feces out of a jar. I'm not even kidding you.
Of the one Q-tip on the chair. No, I'm coming back for that. Wow. Wow. Dude, who's drinking Coca-Cola in this bathroom? Because these are on top of the pile. So this is the most recent addition. Who's drinking Coca-Cola in this bathroom? Also, don't fucking sit here and pretend like you're using these cleaning products. Oh, you have them?
No, they're full. They're full. He's drinking them. He was like, I need a fucking fix, and Febreze is going to do it. And then he just drinks Febreze right out of the bottle.
Out on the toilet for what? It's not doing anything, just sitting there. I love how you got tired of shitting.
I bet that toilet's been clogged since like 97 too. It's been clogged for like 30 years.
Back of your bathtub, so you started shitting all over the sink. Oh wait, no, is that hair?
I would move. I would just move out. Like if this was your MO, this is your modus operandi, right? You fucking just, you wreck the shop. You wreck the place, and then you're just like, all right, I'm moving. It's a rental anyway. And leave. Fuck that deposit. I don't give a shit.
It's hair from the razor.
Ew.
This motherfucker is fighting for its life, bro. Just on a 15-minute timer, just... Wow. Is that toilet paper stacked up? Okay, dude, okay.
That's used toilet. So he's just fucking wiping his ass and throwing it in the corner. I don't do that. I go behind. But because I'm sitting in this chair and I don't want to get up. There's a little basketball hoop. He does a shit paper into it. It's like, swish. Okay, buddy.
Hey, get it off my screen, bro. Yeah, so that was the worst.
I know, that's a very Mexican thing to do. That's very Mexican.
I think we're beyond Goon Caves now, actually. Sorry. But anyways, we soldier on. The guy who owed me money's nest. I love how in motion he looks like a fucking goblin. Like that.
John says Merce is still more angry with you than Ice, which is so simped. He's more angry with me than he is at Ralph and fucking, what's the other guy's name? Whatever. The creamy center, whatever his name is. He's way more angry at me.
That looks like the kind of guy that would owe you money. Another thing I don't understand.
It's just like wild. Like, Scampoli. There we go. Scampoli. He's way more angry at me than he is at Scampoli. All right. Okay.
Same with a lot of these people. They have like half full bottles of shit like laying everywhere. Right there. Right there. Like, what were you gonna drink it? Did you forget that you had it because there's so much other shit? Bro's playing League of Legends.
I don't have a Ko-Fi link on YouTube. You're right. Because I just had to set this up. It's ko-fi.com/sulkstream. ko-fi.com/sulkstream.
Now that I think about it, he's playing League of Legends. This is exactly where he needs to be. Oh, we might have.
I'm not muted. I don't think so. I don't care if I am. I don't give a fuck. Really, it'd probably be beneficial if I was muted. Because apparently anything I say, no matter what I say, it's going to land me in some sort of hot water or something like that. I'm like caring a lot less these days, right? I tried to like handle the situation with tact. I'm fucking sick of it still going on, honestly. I'm sick of it. I don't, fuck off. You know? Fuck off. I have a wonderful life with a beautiful wife and kids. It really doesn't concern me. If you want to fuck your shit up, okay. All right. I tried to stop you out of pure grace. But you ignored me. You ignored every text message. Everything like that. Everybody like, dude, you know, is this what's for best for you? And you tough luck? No, nothing. Not my fucking problem. Not my fucking problem. All right? You want to be like that? Fine. Fucking fine.
You have to blur this bong. I don't know. Are you allowed to have bongs on YouTube? It's not special.
You're not the only one missing context. Apparently, I'm missing context too. I'm missing the context why this is my goddamn fault. I'm missing the context why this is my goddamn fucking problem as well.
Bong, in case you guys can't see it. For some reason, the crutches are really speaking to me at the back. Those are for when I go over to my parents' house. Yeah, if I don't have the crutches, they might think I'm not on disability anymore. Oh my God. There's snacks in here I've never even seen or dreamed of in my...
Those are fucking hostess cuts. Those are hostess. You don't never seen those, you fucking retard. Ew. I hate you for that.
Fuck off with the garbage bags, by the way, dude. Like you're
An uncracked bag, an uncracked box of garbage bags. Didn't even bought them, brought them home. Didn't even buy them. Didn't even like nothing.
put stuff in a trash bag and take it out. Nice try. Laundry hamper flipped over because you
I'm not the goat. You're the goat. Thanks, Arden. Appreciate you, buddy.
never wear clothes. Yeah.
Appreciate you, buddy. I do.
Many a load
really
has
do.
been blown in that spot. Clearly, he's good for the...
Ko-Fi ain't working for me. Is nothing working right now? I'll give you a rain check, bro. It's not a big deal. If you want to give me money later. Or figure it out. You'll figure it out.
The money. Look at all the shit he has. I dropped out of
I ain't tripping about it.
high school and don't
You
have
know?
a job gaming setup. Actually, this guy's going pro.
It's because Ice Dancer is orange. I really can't fathom. I don't understand why. Out of all the people involved, I'm catching the most heat. I am. Me. Why am I catching the most heat? Not from like normal people, but like specifically from Mersh.
For sure. I already found the part that I hate the most. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to see if you find what I found.
What are we looking for? Trash? Trash? Oh, he's playing CSGO. That's what it is.
Probably didn't. What the fuck is dripping down your walls, bro?
Mersh's misplaced anger. Yeah. Some people can't admit when they're wrong. And like, I've been thoroughly vindicated in this situation. And I think that's just going to make him dig his heels in deeper and shit like that. But like, really, it's a bigger situation for you than it is for me. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. I do this for fun. This is how you pay your bills. This is not how I pay my bills. You do you, man. You do you. I'm good.
Brother. And why does it look like there's cheese growing in this specific
sunken cost fallacy? Yeah, that could be at play, right? It could be a thing where he's like, well, I've already fucking gone this far. I might as well continue. I mean, you can only be so wrong. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of pride. It's a pride issue. He doesn't want to be wrong. And in this situation, he's deeply wrong.
Oh, wait.
He's just deeply wrong.
There's sheets on the bed though, so you know what? I can't say shit. He's got sheets on his bed. I love how he put some money into this this keyboard.
Did I miss out finding out who the other person I slept with? No, it's Ralph and Scampoli, and then Mersh. They should really just buy an igloo together, right? Just live in an igloo together.
Keyboard, this mouse, this monitor, this PC, it just lives in squalor. Where do your feet go when you're gaming, bro? He's just really short. His feet dangle at the edge of his gaming chair. Oh yeah, man, gotta get your protein in. Dude, I bet this guy is so...
I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I didn't even think about it until last night when I like chimed in. I was like, yeah, man, no hard feelings from my end. And he's all like, well, I do have hard feelings. Well, what you did was tasteless and you're pandering. You're trying You're trying to, get attention to your channel. I'm like, okay. Okay. I try to be as cool and as professional. I'm a human being. I am a human being. But I do have feelings and emotions and shit like that. And I'm currently feeling a little bit pissed. Currently feeling a little bit angry. That the great lengths that I went to keep this fucking retard from ruining his life get thrown in my face so carelessly. Yeah, I'm a little bit mad about that.
Oh, jacked too. He's like,
I'm a little bit upset.
he's jacked. He's 32 years old. He still lives with his parents, and this is his.
But I really should just let it slide off my back. There's so many things I can say, and I've already said too much. And I don't want to ingratiate myself into the nonsense of this person's life, because I would be lowering myself. I would be deeply lowering myself. And I'm really trying not to do that.
Setup. Guaranteed.
I'm
All he does
really
is play
trying not
COD
to do
and go
that.
to the gym. Or what is this, CSGO? Yeah, this is Counter-Strike, actually. Whatever.
It's not a midlife crisis. It is an end-of-life crisis. Merch looks like he's 60, 70 years old. Because he keeps fucking popping whatever gas station drugs and then drinking. And like, I mean, I drink, of course, but like, not to the level that like this human bowling pin does. And I say that because of his shape, not because of how he gets wrecked constantly. I don't know. If you're a 45-year-old man, I just assume you would have your shit together a little bit better, you know? A little bit better. You would have the life experience under your belt to actually be able to handle some shit. Right? Instead of just passing off blame willy-nilly, wherever you're all like, it can't be my fault. I'm infallible. There's no way I'm triple teaming this one chick with these two other fucking weirdos. That can't be wrong on me. And oh, I fell in love with her. Oh, because she's so fucking hot. She's gross, dude. Look. I've said too much as it is. I don't give a fuck, though. I don't give a fuck. I'm not about it, dude. You fuck your shit up if you want, dude. But yeah, I mean, like, coming down on me for even like attempting to help you straighten your shit out. I don't want to be you. Obviously. Look, I'm like 10 years younger than you are. And look at my life compared to yours. You ever wonder why you're always fucking like this? You ever look around yourself and be like, maybe it's my fucking fault. Maybe it's my... No, you don't! You don't. No. You're always like, no, it's this guy that's probably completely uninvolved. And it's his fault, obviously. It's obviously over. Yeah, because it can't be me, because everything I've done is completely right. You know who does that? Women do that. You know who dodges accountability like that? Women. Women do that.
And he golfs, of course. And he probably sports bets, and he probably packs a lip every once in a while. You know, he's just a guy's guy. Is that a charging vape? Perhaps not.
I've never seen a nigga get one shotted by a Quark Chungus this hard. A Quark Chungus is at least cute. So he's getting one shotted by a fucking park slopper in training. That's what he's getting one shotted by.
Obviously, so I could brush my teeth on the go on the CS:GO. That joke doesn't make sense anymore because it's not even CS:GO anymore. Oh my god. Oh my.
5 years younger, but still. So I'm almost 38. No, I'm 38 right now. How old is he? 45? 7 years younger?
What?
Doesn't matter.
Neckbeard
Whatever.
trying to liquidate his assets. Tempur-Pedic bed for sale in working condition, slightly used and like new.
Yeah, park slopper in training. She's just waiting for the rascal scooter, right? They're going to have better batteries by then.
And new cost was $8,000.
He's only 43? He's 5. Really? Oh my God.
I'll let it go for
He looks terrible.
$500 due to only.
He looks terrible for 45. He looks terrible for 65. But like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not going to look at like that when I'm 43.
One shit stain.
I'm going to look like this, maybe slightly buffer.
Okay, first of all, I don't think it's actually a shit stain. You know, I just want YouTube to know that. That is definitely not a shit stain. But I don't know what it is. I guess we'll never know. Also, you say due to only one.
I'm 46. I look younger than John. Okay, I believe you, but that's not really my point.
Shit stain? Brother, the mattress is a shit stain. How do you let a Tempur-Pedic get this way? Put some sheets on the bed. Also, put a fucking mattress.
Come on, Merce does not look 65. He doesn't look 65 on camera. But in person, the way he walks, the way he moves, he looks 60, 65. Yeah, I would say 60.
Protector. You have $8,000 to...
He's like got bad knees and stuff. He waddles. He struggles. Seeing him on the cruise was like, when I saw him, I was like, oh my God, he looks terrible. Because he did. He looked terrible.
Spend on a Tempur-Pedic, but you can't spend $100 on a mattress protector? Are you joking, dude? Is that a life jacket? And you even got the fucking adjustable base too? That's like another $1,500.
Probably undiagnosed issues. He's got a severe case of cuckitis. Yeah, it's terminal, right? It's very terminal. Look, if he's going to be mad at me regardless, look, I'm mad now, okay? I'm like upset. He has upset me. I was cool. I was. But like, you have upset me. I'm not thrilled by your response. I'm not pleased with your behavior, sir. If you were an adult, you would have buried this shit and been like, no, it was my own fault. You're right. I shouldn't have been messing around with this girl in the first place. And I'd be like, that's very respectable of you. But no. What I did was apparently in bad taste. And I was doing it just for the clicks? You think I give two hot fucks about the clicks on the goddamn internet? No! No, I do not. No, I do not. This isn't my life. I have my life. My life is really nice. I get to go on vacations and shit like that. I get to spend all day with my wife and kids. My life is really nice. I don't need your fucking clicks. I wanted to look out for you, which I considered a friend. Maybe naively. Perhaps naively. But apparently you are just some sort of masochist. Some sort of self-sabotaging psychopath that literally refuses to be helped. So, be mad then. Be mad.
Dude, just get a mattress protector. It looks like a turtle just got up from there after like 100 years of hibernation or some shit. Like a tortoise. I love how white the mattress is up here compared to the brownness of the pillow, because this is the only part of it you've been touching beyond this point. That's insane. He already liquidated something.
All right, and says, Merch tries to reduce people as a way of maintaining his steely exterior. He's really sad on the inside, though he needs people to help him from himself. Well, I did try. I honestly did try. But, you offended me. You offended me and I didn't like it.
Thing. I love that slightly used and like new. Yeah, it's gotta be, you gotta be fucking with us, man. Ooh, we got a rare sighting here. We got the in public neckbeard nest / goon cave. This is at a university.
Frozen was born in 1990. Jess was born in 1990.
Library. It is so insane how there's a type of person out there.
I was born in 87.
It is so chaotic and messy of an individual that no matter where they go.
Mercer's an adult. He doesn't deserve an eternal hug box. No, he doesn't. And no one does. However, when you look, we're all humans. We're all human beings. We all deserve a certain level of grace. I mean, we really do. We all deserve that. We all deserve a certain level of forgiveness. But eventually, tough love has to come into play. Eventually, it has to come into play when you just constantly, are putting the needle in your arm or fucking doing something, you're hitting a bottle or something like that. It's just like, okay, what I've been doing isn't working. And I came from a point of caring, which I saw as a mistake, right? Because obviously you don't need me to care for you. You don't need anybody to care for you. So my hands are clean. My hands are clean. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say to me about me that's legitimately going to hurt me. I'm invincible. You're not. You are a fragile husk of a man that puts on a face to ward off predators and stuff like that. But ironically, in a twist of fate, just attracts more of them because they smell fear. They smell insecurity. They smell weakness. Your defense strategy is your biggest drawback. It is okay sometimes to show a drop of vulnerability, to show a drop of humility. Sometimes, as a man, as an adult human thinking, logical, brained person, you have to understand when you're wrong, when you fucked up, when you need help. If you can't do that, you are doomed. Doomed. And unfortunately, in this case, I feel like that is the situation we're dealing with.
Oh, it comes with them. Dude, you're in public. What were you eating? Okay, this whole area here really does look like I can't identify a single thing. Oh, and you got your weeb food. This is definitely some like annoying neckbeard white guy. What does this say? Let ideas fly work style? I don't think you're ever getting a job, bro. You tore up this Kleenex? Did you have like a fucking attack of some sort? Some psychic attack? The KFC lid on the ground? You know what? He must have just found like a rat in his food.
Musha ends it tonight. John would feel so bad. I would feel bad for him. Thanks. Everything is JK. Mm, if he ended it tonight, if he ended everything, like ended it, I wouldn't feel guilt. I certainly wouldn't feel guilt. I would feel sadness that a human life was snuffed out, which is always sad. Always. Guilt would not be on my mind. Guilt would not be a part of my thought process. No. Because I'm not guilty now. I'm not guilty of anything. The only thing I'm guilty of is trying to help. And I understand that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I understand that through trying to help, sometimes somebody can do a great deal of damage. But upon inspection, I don't think that's the case from my end. I think this is simply him trying to dodge accountability and trying to dodge shame. Obviously, I hope everything works out for him. I really do, but I'm kind of pissed at him.
Or something. This couldn't possibly... Dude, the wall? No, you weren't the one who... This is just the wall, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, this is just the wall. See, you put anything in a certain...
You would become the new host of ROTC? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, there's no reason for me to do that. I would have no reason to do that. I have no reason to do that. Why? I have my thing. I deal with my thing. I don't want to work more than I already do. It wouldn't be worth it to me. I have no desire to usurp Mersh in any way. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in your position. I'm not interested in the thing you do. I like what I do. I would rather be a solo artist, quotations, because I don't know what if what you would call what I do art, than have any sort of constraints on me. There's a very good reason I don't ask for money from Daywave. There's a good reason I don't ask for money from Daywave. Because it gives me unlimited freedom. I can show up when I want. I can do the projects I prefer. I don't have to do anything. I have no interest in your position. I have no interest in your fucking salary. I came from a point of pure helpfulness. I was purely trying to help. And I was right. I was so right that it made you seethe with anger. Seethe with anger and lament your decisions and your choices. And I know that stung. And you can't sit with that because you're not an adult. If you were, you would have a different style of life at fucking 40, whatever, 3 years old. You wouldn't be like this. You actually could handle some accountability. You would be a lot better off, my friend.
Context, and it looks like it comes together because it looks like you've been shitting on this wall. How can someone cause so much damage in so little time? That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. The house my mom rented out was destroyed because the tenant had a pig as a pet.
He needed this shit, honestly. Maybe God's trying to tell him something. He did. He absolutely did. You're absolutely right. He did. He needed this. I mean, he needed this absolutely. And hopefully, I pray to Jesus every day about like I hope that like he learns something. But so far I'm not inspired with faith. I just don't see it so far. I'm just a little. I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with him. I'm not happy with you, Mersh. I think you need to fucking grow up, buddy.
Whoever posted this, I don't want to be a dick, okay? But you say the word destroyed, and trust me, this doesn't look great, but you're saying destroyed, and there's a literal pig in this picture, but I just saw human houses in rooms that look far worse than this. I think your mom will get over this. If you're telling me just an actual literal pig in a house did this damage, it's fine. I saw much worse human stuff happening. Also, kind of fucked up to have your...
And you know what? I'm probably going to hear about this stream. I'm probably going to fucking hear about this stream. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to go fucking sit down on Daywave and shit like that. And then I'm going to, I don't know. Or maybe like tomorrow, Friday show or something like that. Mercy's going to be pissed at me. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Look, dude, it's not on me. It's not on me. You do your thing. You do your fucking life. You do your fucking life. You need somebody to blame? Fine. I'm your patsy. I'm the scapegoat that you can use. But it's a terrible, terrible look. It's a terrible look. And maybe I don't know much about this entire industry of streaming and shit. Not that I've been doing comedy for well over a decade. Maybe it's an entire bit. Maybe it's a work. Nigga. Maybe it's a work. Okay, fine. All right, fine. Whatever. You're doing it for the views and the clicks, and you don't actually feel that way. I just... That would be the ideal situation, wouldn't it? If you just hit me on the side and be like, yo, like after all this was done, be like, yo, I'm sorry, I used you kind of as a pawn, and like I don't actually feel this way. I was just using you to gain traction. I'd be like, okay, well, that's a forgivable sin. That's a forgivable sin. I'd be like, okay, it's not a big deal. If you're cool, I'm cool. But he doesn't seem cool. He really doesn't seem cool. He does not seem cool.
Pig right near the stove where you highly likely make bacon just seems a little fucked up. That's a lot of ketchup. Like, what do you
Don't be honest or I'll get Royce to have a strong word with you, guy who has his shit together. Yeah, exactly. Royce has no power over me. That's another thing, right? Royce doesn't pay me. I show up completely voluntarily every day. I have no financial ties to ROTC in any way. I am completely 100% a free agent, which is why I can speak more freely on this subject than anybody else in this entire ROTC verse, if you will. I don't have a monetary motivation. If somebody else came, like Virgie comes down after the cruise and said, he would probably keep his mouth shut. Pessy keep his mouth shut. Frozen keep his mouth shut. I don't need to. I don't have a desire to. I would rather keep my credibility than I would anything else. I feel like being honest is far more important. Far, far more important than any sort of like social dynamics or like even business opportunities. Maybe that's just the position that I'm coming from, but I don't need it. I don't need it. And maybe it would be different if they were like, yeah, we have to put you on salary. We have to like bring you into the fold. You have to be a part of this. Then I would be like, okay, there is some sort of like contractual obligation that I have to this business, right? There's a contractual obligation that I am beholden to. But there's not. There's nothing like that. Oops.
You doing with that much ketchup? Sorry, I love how they put child safety locks here so the pig doesn't fucking go under there and do some plumbing, I guess.
Like, what's gonna happen? What is okay? I lose Daywave. I get kicked off Daywave. Oh no! I have my mornings free. Oh no! Oh no! It's really not that big of a deal. It's not a big deal to me. It is the opposite of a big deal. I would just start a morning show of my own, or I might just take my mornings to hang out with my family, which I would actually prefer to do, right? I would prefer to do that. Not that I don't like doing Daywave. I love doing Daywave. I love the show. I love getting on every day and making people laugh, or having the opportunity to make people laugh, right? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make people laugh. That's what I want to do. But if I didn't have that opportunity, if I didn't do Daywave, I would be okay. I would be fine. I would figure it out.
As far as mess and destroyed houses go, this pig is a wonderful tenant. So, okay, this is just a classic picture of a guy in.
Honestly, who anyone is online is not banging anyone in business. Okay, I'm sorry, First World. I understand what you're trying to say. It's not. Whoever Merch bangs is not my business, and it never was. I was annoyed at Brixton herself. I wasn't annoyed that Merch was having sex with her. I couldn't care less about that. I was annoyed that she was there. I was annoyed by her. And seeing as how I paid for my own cruise to be there with my wife and my friends, I felt the right to talk about it.
In his goon cave. I love how you can tell he's clearly flipping off the camera underneath the blur. No, I was literally just about to clean it up. Dude, I was literally just about to clean this up. Why are you taking a picture now? Dude, where are you go? Like, where do you go? How do you go to the bathroom? How do you?
Seb says, it's so detrimental to ROTC that Merch is like this, LMAO. He plays this cool, aloof, tough guy, but shatters the whole image with shit like this. It is a very damaging, highly damaging thing, but I don't exactly think I think it could be a play. Look, everyone's talking about Merch and Ice, right? Everyone's talking about the thing, right? But do I think it's like a work? I don't think it's a work. I think it's just pathetic. I think it's just a lonely, not older man that got smitten with a younger. She was like 25. I think she's 25. It's not pretty. If she was pretty, I'd be like, I would understand more, but no. No, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I you know what? I can admit when I'm wrong. I've been wrong a million times. I'll be wrong in the future. I am happy when I can actually recognize when I'm wrong, because it means I'm growing as an individual. It means I've improved my future self. Okay, like, John, you're wrong about this. If you can actually accept it and like realize that and like encompass it and like, internalize that. If you can internalize that, you will not make this wrong in the future. You will be stronger as an individual. I appreciate that. I don't fucking wallow around and be like, no, you're wrong. You're the bad person. No. No, that's not constructive in the least bit. It's not constructive. It's not helpful. It pisses everybody around. It pisses everybody off around you. And it's not what adult men do. It's not what a man does. A man identifies and ameliorates the problem. That is your prerogative. That is your job, motherfucker. That's your job. Your job is not to make problems. Your job is not to fucking cry and bitch and moan and fucking jerk off with your own tears and be like, no, it's not my fault. That's not your fucking job. Your job is to fucking build society. Swing a fucking hammer. Swing a fucking hammer. You swing one in your house and in your soul. Okay? It means the same thing. Little by little building until you're a good, strong representative of what should be a man, of what should be respectable. If you can say that at the end of your life, no matter if it's at 30 or 75 or 80 or whatever fucking age you die, then you have achieved your goal as a man. If you can be looked upon as respectable, not famous, not like well known or rich or like, oh, he got so much fucking puss, dude, it's fucking awesome. If you can be looked at as a simple, straightforward, respectable man who actually did his best, then you have achieved your life goal. What should be your life goal? What should be your life goal? What should be your societal goal? This is how we brought up thousands of years of building buildings and cities and fucking pushing technology forward. But we've lost it. We've just lost it. And now we got these fucking Nancy boys where nothing is ever their fault. It grosses me out. It grosses me out. It's like looking at maggots, right? It's like looking at a rotting deer corpse covered in disco rice. Ugh. Watching two guys make out. That's the same visceral response I have from a man not taking absolute responsibility for his decisions. I get the same visceral response, belly and all. I'm disgusted by it. I'm abhorred. Anyways.
Get up out of here and go to the bathroom. You have to step on cans. Actually, I'm an idiot. He has a bunch of bottles of piss on that side, probably. No sheet on the bed. So what are we at? Are we at 1 for sheets on the bed?
Anyways. I'm done. We'll see how this goes. I'm sure I'm going to catch heat for it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I think you guys are great. I hope you guys think I'm great too. Hit the like button. Or the dislike button. I don't care. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'm the Incredible Sulk. If you want to help me out, ko-fi.com/sulkstream. Thank you. I would like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay strong. Have some fucking nuts on you, man. Be the man that you should be. Drink a lot of water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves. Because I really, honestly, not fucking kidding around, not doing it for likes or clicks, I care about you too. Goodbye.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's just growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning